Hello everyone, I'm your trainer Ria, and in today's class we're going to talk about softer and milder expressions in English. Yes, we're going to talk about in actuality which is called euphemisms. What are they? Have you come across situations where you're talking to somebody and it becomes a little awkward, okay? It becomes a little awkward because you're going to talk about the truth, about somebody else, but it might be a little harsh. Like for example, a friend of yours or a friend of your brother's, okay? He was at his workplace and he was caught, cheating, okay? He's caught cheating. And you want to relay the message to your friend. You're talking about something and all of a sudden this subject comes up and you say that instead of saying that he was caught cheating, you can always say that, I understand that my brother's friend was actually caught in professional foul. Okay, that is a much more milder way of saying something. Instead of just bluntly saying that he was caught cheating, you can always say that he was involved in professional foul. Now that is a much nicer, a much milder way or softer way of saying something, right? You might come across situations like that. So in today's class, we'll talk about phrases which are milder and softer, and you can use them in your conversation. Let's look at the first one. He has been doing time. He has been doing time. Now what does that mean? Okay, the first phrase means that he has been in prison. Okay, that he has been in prison. Now maybe some elder person that you saw or somebody who's in your street, okay, and you want to say that that person, okay, he was probably convicted in some crime and he was sent to jail. Now it is not a nice way of saying that, you know, that he has been to jail. That is really a kind of blunt way of saying something, okay? So in a polite manner, you might say, he has been doing time, okay? He has been doing time. So that is a proper way of saying that someone was in jail or someone is in jail right now, okay, serving his time. So instead of saying that he's in jail, you'll say he has been doing time, okay? The meaning is he has been in prison. Okay, let's look at the second sentence. She's light-fingered. So what? Her fingers are light? No. Okay, maybe in your office you have come across a person who has been taking things from your desk. Okay, someday a stapler is missing, someday something else is missing. Okay, instead of going outright to her and saying, I'm accusing you of stealing something from my desk, or you are an outright thief. Instead of saying that, which is really not acceptable in workplaces, okay, it is much better to use a polite sentence. You can just warn your other colleagues. You can say, just be careful of Kathy, okay? She's usually around your desk. She's a little light-fingered. Okay? Instead of saying that she's an outright thief, you can say that she is light-fingered. So that means that a person is a thief, or tries to pick up things when he or she is around. Let's look at another phrase, no longer with us, okay? Now instead of saying that he left the job, okay, he left that place, we can just say that he's no longer with us. Now you're in a company and a person is probably, he's just given a letter to go, okay? Instead of saying that he was taken off the job, or he was asked to go. Instead of saying that, okay, kind of draws a very bad picture of that person. You can say that he's no longer with us. That is a proper way, a better way to say it. Or in another situation where we can say that that person is no longer with us is when probably he or she is passed away, okay, he's died. Instead of saying that he has died, you can say that he's no longer with us, okay? So no longer with us, you can say that that person is not associated with you at the moment. Oh, spelling error. Isn't associated with you. or has died. Okay, so instead of saying he's died, you say he's no longer with us. Okay, I'm just going to powder my nose. Oh well, you are in a lovely restaurant and you are with, some very high profile friends of yours, and all of a sudden you need to use the washroom. So the table is laid with lovely food, and instead of just standing up in your lovely gown, you say, I want to use the toilet, which is a little awkward. Okay, I know it is the truth. We do need to use the toilet, but it will be much polite if you just stand up very regally and say that I just need to powder my nose. Okay, it is well understood that you need to use the washroom. Okay, so ladies, this is what we're gonna do. We'll just say that I need to powder my nose. That means we need to go to the washroom. Guys, please omit it. Okay, don't say that I need to powder my nose when you need to go to the washroom. Okay, so yes, that is how we're going to use, for the ladies that is, that we need to powder our nose when we have to go to the washroom. She's in the family way. That's a nice way of saying it. Okay, so you see a lady who's walking by, okay, and obviously we have respect for ladies who are pregnant, okay, somebody who's carrying a child. When we see ladies like that, we don't usually just bluntly say that, oh, look, she's pregnant, okay, or she's 6 months pregnant. Instead of saying that, okay, you can always say she's in the family way. Isn't that a much nicer way of saying things? Your sister might be carrying a child, or maybe your friend is carrying a child, and instead of saying that she is pregnant, you can always say that she's in the family way. Now that means that it is pregnant, or she is pregnant rather. And there are other phrases to say. Maybe you can say that she's got buns in the oven. Yes, buns in the oven. Isn't that a lovely way to describe when someone is pregnant? Okay, she has buns in the oven. Okay, now that is one way of saying it. She's in the family way. Let's look at another one. Down and out. Now, what is down and out? Down and out is actually a homeless person. Okay, when you're talking about the homeless, it can be used as an adjective. It can also be used as a noun. Now let's see if probably you're walking by, with your friends, and you're walking down the street and you see a person who's sitting out there, and they don't have money. They're wearing really old, torn clothes, and you know that that person is a homeless. So instead of saying that he's a homeless, or we should give some some money to this homeless, instead of saying homeless, you can always say down and out. Okay. You can use it as an adjective as well as a noun. You can say that as an adjective, he is down and out. Okay, he is down and out. That is one way of describing a homeless person. Or you can say a down and out as a noun. A down and out has just walked into that house looking for food. Okay, that is another way of saying, using the word down and out, whether in a noun form or as an adjective. He made an honest woman of her. Really? Okay. So this is used when you're talking about somebody, a person who's getting married to somebody. So if a person gets married to a woman, so what do you say? He made an honest woman of her? I really don't like this phrase. Okay, I'm just putting it out there so that you can understand it. But why would we say he made an honest woman out of her? I mean, if she's unmarried, is she dishonest then? Well, it's a very funny one. He made an honest woman of her. So instead of saying that he married her, okay, that is a funny way that you can say that he made an honest woman of her. Okay, she passed away. Instead of saying that someone has died, okay, instead of saying someone is dead or died, let's just use this phrase. She passed away. Okay, instead of saying that somebody is dead, or my grandmother is dead, or her grandfather died 2 days ago. Instead of saying that, that's kind of awful. Not really awful, it is the truth, but it is not a very nice way of putting the words, okay? So instead of saying that he died 2 days ago, you can say he passed away, okay? There's another phrase, it's interesting. I'll just tell you as per your knowledge, for your knowledge that is, pushing up daisies. It's an interesting one. Why would we say that? But I'll just tell you for your knowledge only. You can always say he's pushing up daisies, okay? But the best one is she passed away. That is the right way of saying if you want to tell that somebody has died. Also remember that when someone has died, you need to go to that person's place or offer your condolences, okay? That is probably your sympathies, that your sympathies are with that family. You can say, I'm offering my condolences, okay? All right, let's look at the last one, public conveniences. So have you ever walked up to somebody and said, could you tell me where the public toilet is? The public toilet. Doesn't it sound a little crude? I know, we all go to the toilet, but it is not kind of nice to say that I want to go to the public toilet, okay? So instead of saying that, you can say, could you tell me where the public convenience is? Okay, so it is another name for public toilet. Instead of saying that, you can say, could you please show me the way to the public convenience? And maybe the other person said, yes, please, just walk down this lane and you'll find it on your right. Okay, that is another way of saying, could I use the public convenience? Or could you tell me the way to the public convenience? Okay, instead of saying the public toilet. So I hope you have liked these expressions. They were interesting. Okay, he has been doing time. She's light-fingered, no longer with us. I'm just going to powder my nose. She's in the family way, down and out, okay, being an adjective and a noun. He made an honest woman of her. Not very nice. She passed away, and public conveniences. I hope you have enjoyed those expressions, and I hope you find some more expressions that are much more milder and some much more polite to use than using harsh words when you are talking in English or you're having a conversation with someone. Okay, so I'll come back with another lesson next time. Till then, you take care. Goodbye.